In the lobby of Ramsey Solutions, David and Regina are with us. Hey, guys, how are you?
Living the dream, Dave. How are you?
Awesome. Honored to have you. Where are you from? Where do you live?
We're just outside of St. Louis, Missouri in Union.
Ah, very cool. Welcome to Nashville. And here to do a debt-free scream.
Yes, sir.
So how much have you paid off?
$143,000.
Love it. And how long did that take?
Total of 38 months.
Excellent. And your income range during that time?
Averaged between 80 and 120.
Awesome. What do you guys do for a living?
I'm a state trooper.
I'm a massage therapist.
Very cool. Very cool. Well, good to have you guys. Welcome to Nashville. So what kind of debt was the $143,000?
We had our one vehicle that we paid off and a small credit card from a home loan improvement store. And the rest of that was a mortgage.
You paid off your house.
We did.
Way to go. How old are you two?
31.
31 years old.
And you have a paid-for house.
Yes, sir.
That's so weird. You are officially weird.
Thank you.
You are weird people. I see weird people. Awesome, guys. Wow. What's this house worth?
Probably about 170.
With a paid-for house at 31 years old.
Yes, sir.
Boom! Just like that. Man, you guys got on fire. So what happened 38 months ago?
We took FPU back in January of 2013 at the suggestion of a family member of ours and just got on the train and drank the juice and kept going.
How much of the 143 was your mortgage?
125.
Most of it then?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so you just, once you got it geared up, you didn't ever let off the gas. You just plowed right on through.
That's correct.
I mean, 38 months. You guys, I mean, this is crazy. Regina, was he going nuts or what happened here?
We were both kind of going nuts for a while.
Both of you?
Yes.
Okay. That's how this gets done usually,
yes.
yeah.
Every time one of us would kind of slow down, the other one would kick it up. So
That's really fast
Thank you.
to pay off your house.
And actually, about 80 of that was within the last 13 months. So we hit it pretty hard.
So how'd you do? I mean, did you get some extra money from somewhere?
Nope. We cash flowed everything.
just
You have
working extra.
literally lived on nothing. Or
Pretty
you've
much.
taken on a ton of OT or something.
Absolutely,
Overtime
yes.
and late nights and you name it, we did it.
You've been going crazy. I mean, people had to think you've lost your mind. People had to be making fun of you
All the time.
Yes.
all the time. And how you like me now? Yeah, really.
Yes.
Your house was paid for. $170,000, 31 years old. Shut up. Yes. 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 So friends make fun of you, work people, fellow workers, or
No, absolutely.
family.
Lots of coworkers. Yeah, you name it, we heard about it.
Not eating out and not going into places that cost money, everything. Yeah.
Yeah, everybody was. But did you have any cheerleaders?
We did, yes.
My parents have led. They've gone through FPU as well, so we kind of got the idea from them, and it took a family member where we were at to push us along the way, and we've led our own FPU class.
Wow.
Just finished up 2 weeks ago now.
All right, very cool.
Yeah.
And so you brought mom and dad with you to celebrate.
Yep,
then?
Grandma and Grandpa here with the kids.
All right. Life is good.
Oh, yeah.
So now you're an FPU class leader, second generation, because mom and dad have led a class too.
Mm-hmm.
And then you finally get in the class before you led it, of course. And so when you got on fire, mom and dad they're going loud. I told you that. I've been telling you that for 3 years. You weren't listening. Yeah. And now you're finally doing it, and you tear it up. So now you're leading a class, and somebody says, you guys paid off your house at 31 years old. How did you do that? What do you tell them the secret is?
Just don't give up.
You got to keep fighting, and the budget is probably key, as well as just staying on the same page and working together. You got to.
How do you get people to sacrifice as deeply as you did? Because man, I know these numbers. I mean, you guys have been living on ramen noodles. I mean, you have not had any life.
Believe it or not, Regina's very into holistic treatments and things like that. So we haven't had. The kids don't know what fast food is.
Anyway,
we eat very healthy, so it's not a problem, and we've done okay. We haven't starved.
Okay. Well, I didn't say you were going hungry, but how do you get people to believe enough to sacrifice that deeply?
That's probably the biggest challenge when leading a class is trying to inspire people to make the cuts that are really going to make the difference for them.
Yeah.
You can tell them over and over again that they need to cut their lifestyle, but until they actually start doing it, it's not when you start making a lot of progress. It's accounting for every single penny that comes into the household and where it goes and pushing it out in the right direction.
Yeah, I like Chris Hogan's saying. He says when numbers start working when people do.
Absolutely.
And that's that when you start decide you're going to make your destiny, then things start rolling out in front of you. So
And we ended up working so hard and so focused at what we were trying to do that we kind of actually forgot about the whole tax situation and pushed us into the next tax bracket with several $1,000s. So now by the 15th, we owe quite a bit of money. However, we'll be able to pay that cash, no problem.
wow. Well, you don't have any house payments.
Yeah.
Right.
So I mean,
The KGB's got to get theirs.
yeah. And then you'll be free to go on and go on about your business. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So excellent job, guys. Excellent job.
Thank you.
What was the hardest part, Regina?
Probably just the sacrifice and, telling the kids, no, you can't have this extra thing, or we can't go do this. So just kind of trying to be creative and coming up with things that we could still do as a family and still, get out of the house without spending a lot of money. So that was probably the hardest.
David, she's not a whiner.
No,
She is not a whiner.
certainly not.
She's a freaking warrior.
Absolutely.
Yeah, warrior princess, man. That's what you married into. Yeah. Wow. Way to go. Very cool. I mean, because I tell you, man, doing this so long, it's more about relationship and more about unity than it is the math. The math will follow. And if you're having to drag somebody, the husband who won't get on board, the wife who's a princess, you're having to drag somebody along, it changes the whole formula. It really does. And I can't convince people of that. Like you said, I've been doing it for years. You've been leading a class. It's the same thing. You just want to grab them around the neck and go, stop that, you whiny little, but you can't say that because that doesn't convince people. But
Right.
but it does go through your mind, and you guys are just the opposite of that, and that's why you've had this huge success. So congratulations. All right,
Thank you.
$170,000 paid for house. They're 31 years old. The boys' names are what? What's the boys' names?
Henry and Oliver.
Henry and Oliver, Regina and David. $143,000 in debt paid off in 38 months at 31 years old, debt-free, mortgage and everything, baby. Making 80 to 120. Count it down. Let's hear a debt-free scream.
3, 2, 1.
We're debt-free! Oh, you guys. If you don't get the YouTube on that one, you missed something. Those little boys have been practicing. They're professional debt-free screamers. That is a changed family tree right there, man. Wow. And Mom and Dad just beaming with pride, as they should be. Very, very well done. Congratulations. Absolutely amazing. It's the best of the best, guys. That's how it's done. And it is about relationships. It is about self-control. The depth of your sacrifice affects the mathematics of how fast you get out. And the more fired up you are, the deeper you'll cut. And the more unified you are as a couple, for those of you that are married, the deeper you'll cut. And of course, the deeper you cut, the more income you have then to throw at the debt, and the faster you get out of debt. It's a very simple formula, but it's all about passion. You got to run like your hair's on fire, man. I mean, you got to bust it. You got to get after it. You can wander into debt, darling, but you cannot wander out. You have to get so fired up your friends think you've lost your mind. And then you'll change your life. When you have that moment where you finally say, that's it. I've had it. When you have that moment, that's when things change. It's a special moment in your life. I hope you have it sooner rather than later. I hope you win fast. They did. 31 years old, man. Awesome. That is just so sweet. This is the Dave Ramsey Show.
Hey you guys, Rachel Cruz here. Hope you're enjoying the Dave Ramsey Show. And did you know that I have my very own YouTube channel? Yes, that's right. It's kind of better than the Dave Ramsey channel. Don't tell them I said that. I'm kidding. So subscribe, and there's lots of videos about life and money. So while you're at it, if you want to check out a video, then you can check out how to do a monthly budget. It's one of the best videos out there.